We had an updated total from Ski Santa Fe too tonight. They're up to 20 inches now from the last 3 days. So some really beneficial snowfall, not only for the ski resorts, but just the mountains in general that have been really lagging behind. These recent snowstorms have brought our statewide snowpack average up to about 50%, so half of where it should be for this time of year. Still a long ways to go, though, before we reach our peak snowpack, which is usually around mid-March. So a lot of time to still make up that deficit. Just a beautiful time lapse today from the top of the Sandias as well. The ski area, by the way, picked up 12 inches of snow out of these couple of storm systems. So we likely picked up over a foot up on top of the Sandias as those clouds began to break up earlier this afternoon. Snow is still falling tonight, by the way, in parts of New Mexico. This is Los Alamos, where the snow is starting to taper off, but it's dropped at least a dusting to half an inch of snowfall up there in the Jemez Mountain. It's just one pocket of snow that has developed tonight in New Mexico, and the high-res forecast models did an excellent job at picking this up. We were talking about this earlier today with the potential for this very isolated snowfall that's right now stretching from Espanola down to Pojoaque, Tesuque, Santa Fe, out towards Los Alamos, and then also bringing in some snow up near Penasco, Chimayo, and the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. So it is snowing again tonight up at Ski Santa Fe, but that snow will be ending overnight with clear skies to start the day tomorrow morning. Temperatures are down into the teens tonight out in Grants and Gallup. Farmington at 12 degrees, where, by the way, they picked up over 9 inches of snow in some areas up in Farmington with that snowstorm last night. 20s in Santa Fe. We're back down to around freezing here in Albuquerque. It's also 33 down in Roswell. We've had this northerly wind continuing to draw down that colder air into New Mexico, already adding on to a bit of a wind chill factor tonight as it feels more like 0 degrees currently out in Gallup. The wind chill's down into the single digits in Grants, Las Vegas, Clayton, and Raton. Feels about 10 degrees colder than our air temperature here in Albuquerque with a wind chill of 22 degrees. And it's all thanks to this jet stream that is straight out of the north, drawing down all that cold winter air from Canada and bringing it down here into New Mexico. And by tomorrow morning, air temperatures are going to be down below 0 for parts of western and northern New Mexico, especially up into the mountains. Angel Fire has a low temperature down below 0 tomorrow morning. Teens in Santa Fe, 20 for a low here in Albuquerque, 20s down in southern New Mexico. But then you factor in the wind chill and it's going to feel even colder. And I'll say there's not expected to be much of a wind tomorrow morning at all, but all it takes is that slight breeze to make it feel a few degrees cooler with wind chills in the single digits and down below 0 across more of western and northern New Mexico. And then high temperatures on Saturday afternoon will be a couple degrees warmer than today, but they're still going to be cooler than average for this time of year. But it begins a slow warming trend that'll continue into Sunday as high temperatures will be right around where they should be for the middle of January. And that warming trend continues into next week with highs even getting up to 50 on Wednesday in Durango. Tonight, we're going to be dropping down into the teens, if not even single digits in Farmington, especially with 9 inches of snow on the ground. That could easily bring temperatures down into the single digits tomorrow morning and also keep high temperatures just above freezing tomorrow afternoon. We're also going to drop down into the teens and 20s tonight in southern New Mexico and make it back up to around 50 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Teens and single digits up into the Sacramento Mountains, but sunny and dry weather is settling into the state for at least the next week, and it will be warming up. We'll be back into the 60s even in Las Vegas by next Tuesday, but it looks like we'll see a strong cold front move in next Thursday night that'll bring high temperatures down once again on Friday. Too early to talk about any snow chances with that, as it does look like it's going to stay dry for now. Tonight, we're going to be dropping down into the single digits and even below 0 up in northern New Mexico. That's an update to the Angel Fire forecast. That's a low tonight of 15 degrees below 0. So if you do have plans to head out to the ski resorts this weekend, really bundle up because it is going to be cold tomorrow morning. Temperatures should climb fairly quickly with all the sunshine and the dry air moving in, but bottom line, it's still going to be very cold, especially compared to how warm it's been lately across New Mexico. Here in Albuquerque, we'll be in the 40s this weekend and up into the mid-50s next week.
All right. Thank you, Grant.